Hello everyone. We will starting shortly. All right. All right. So why I chose this topic is kind of a very simple thing that I have seen that while I'm teaching in my live classes, I have seen that I'm teaching a lot of live stuffs regarding multiple topics, right? And I have showed a lot of POCs of how to take over admin panels and all these things. So usually there is a doubt that how are we gonna find admin panels? Can we even do that? Are still can we still do default password logins and all these things? So yes, we can do that. But in previous video, as you guys know that we were trying to do some sort of an SRF POC breakdown. So we have not done that thing yet, but I'll be making a video about admin panel takeover collection POC soon because we have found on very big companies, including payment companies. Can't take the name, all a lot of POCs are there, so we will be definitely working with them. Anyway, this would be a very quick live because finding admin panel takeovers is not that complicated. We are gonna cover two topics: finding open or unauthenticated ones, authenticated, or or we will be taking a look on default credentials. So let's take a real life look on it. Let's take a look on the very theoretical thing that can we even find open or unauthenticated things are related to a program, then I guess the answer would be a very good yes or a very big yes. I usually use Shodan and Fofa for them. So suppose your target can be anything, you can just type it like SSL and target.com. It depends on you. And then you can just type title dashboard. Now after typing this you will get a lot of dashboards here, right? You can simply open and access them. There is nothing to worry about any of this thing. But along with that, you can try something like, let's say, you can do things like, Shodan doc that we can use or we might use is this one title along with SSL, and it can be our target.com. It would be simple as that. We don't have to worry too much about it. Now we can just simply just take a look on multiple dashboards that we might get. I'm not using this one here because I don't want to target any specific target, but we can use this type of things. Now, most of these things would be easily open, easily accessible. and then you can try to do multiple RCs, you can try to do mass huntings and all this type of theoretical stuff. But we are not here to do all these things. We should to do something that is not very basic. We're gonna do some advanced topics. All right. So what we can do here? Any guesses? Drop down in the chat section, and we'll take a look on this one. So title might be anything. We can just take a look on the passwords and all these types of things. But also, writing dashboard, searching for it is not enough. We can even use, let's say edit. So edit will give us look. If there's the admin panel, we can definitely take a look on the edit things, right? Because we are trying to edit some sort of data available there, right? We might be able to do some sort of, let's say create a post regarding to that. So using these sticks, we have take over multiple admin panels. We can take over on multiple companies, right? Because their IPs are not that much extracted or not that much secured. So we can definitely do that thing. I'm just typing edit. Then let's take a look on a very logical thing, which is create. Maybe you can create a user, create a dashboard, create a Jenkins, open platforms, right? So it works like that one. You can create next steps and multiple things. Let me just take a look on delete. We can take a look on the delete. Now we can definitely see that create, read, update, delete, all these things. We don't know what it is. Shop, ABS, delete, INC. We don't know, right? Because most of the things here we are able to delete, right? So we can type things like that. We are only having 126 results. Now on the same thing, we can go on, let's say on Fofa. I don't think that's a valid doc, but anyway. Array dashboards are here. Top cashback dashboards here. That's cool. Let me try to type edit here. Server edit. Now maybe we don't know what we can do here, but we can try to edit servers and all these types of things because these are openly accessible things and we can try to do stuff with them. So we can use multiple keywords that might be available on other stuffs, like let's say edit, create, delete, add, admins, right? Now let's try for admin. We just need to find titles. Now we can just try for admins, right? Pulsar admin UI, log into Django. Look, we don't need to log in, right? And that's the thing. Now, let me take your advanced exploitation here. Suppose we find open Jenkins, try to open the scripts, and we can try to do specific RCs there if it is accessible. And now that's a very valid thing for us to access it. But it depends on multiple things. The main thing that Fofa gave us is this tab of the fav icon tab because we can select. Last पे निकाल रहा है डायरेक्ट पानी पी लेते क्या नहीं मिला we can use this one because there's a lot of fav icons and we can choose among them that we which type of portal we would like to access, right? Now let's see what we would like to access. So let me see, I would like to access this one along with this one and few more. Now we can search. Now we have all of this one. Now we can, have a very narrowed result that okay, we are having 1110 out of the big number, right? Just remove this thing. We might get a very huge number of results. Now we are just narrowing down our vision that what we would like to search. You can also add what type of targets you have, and then we can have a very proper approach to it. So that's the main thing that FOFA provides us when we're trying to hunt for something specific. Now, one more thing. Now we are having two major things that open dashboards are not that easy to find. No, they're kind of easy to find, but on a big targets. But when you're working on small targets, it might be hard to get some. So you can try for fuzzing, you can try for reactive brute forcing, You can try for few bypasses, but also there's a thing that can we even do some sort of admin panel or default password logins and how to find default passwords. So I'm gonna post a default passwords in the community group for this TCB community group. You guys can join that group here, the cyberbug community groups here. Link in chat section. Now, now, let's see. We can definitely take a look on the default password because we would like to explore them. What are the default password that we have accessible to us easily? Right, so we have Cisco default passwords, all this type of things. I usually don't update it, but if you want me to post it on GitHub, let me know. I'll post it on GitHub so you guys can access it in a very easy way. All right, now you can try to access this type of things there. Cool. How to find all this type of things? Okay, we are easily accessible to all these things. You can even find admin panels easily. It's just a 5 minute topic to take a look on the Google search and all these things. But we have seen that a lot of people are usually, looking for open dashboards and then just trying to search this type of thing on Shodan. Suppose we do something like title admin. Now we are having more than 2 lakh IPs here. Now they're just taking a look on the organization tab, selecting which company to target and targeting or trying to access all their open portals and reporting them. You can choose any company here, try to explore, try to see if there is any sort of open portals and try to report them ethically. And that might give us a very good approach. And that is a thing that might be very useful for anyone else who is trying to do this type of things. Now, if any questions till now, let me know. If you guys are kind of active to my Twitter, then you might have seen that I was posting few of the admiral takeovers recently. Cool, if you have no doubts, but I was really expecting some that you might be having questions related to these things. Let's take a look on Twitter. Do if I have any sort of tweets about the panel takeovers? By the way, we have now crossed 100k views on YouTube. Thanks everyone for being there. Let's see if we have posted any of them. Okay, let me try to have some screenshots and show you. I can't show them as they are not patched yet, but still I will try my best. Sometimes you can easily find the admin panels by not doing enough thing, right? You just have to do some very simple things like, okay, go to target.com and just type the admin. In many, not much, but in few cases you might be able to find it. Okay, here is one. I just got the screenshot of it. Let's see. This is one of them, which was recently discovered that we are even able to log in by just doing 123. Now that's a very big company having more than like not even sure, but they're having hundreds and millions of IPs of them, of their own servers, of their login portals, and we can easily able to access this thing. This is not all. We found one more admin takeover. Let me show you. Um, we got one more here. As you guys can see, we are having a navigate to XIP. The password was admin, and we can say that the IP belongs to XYZ company. And I have already attached the exact, um, page for it, like which the page is already having a lot of things, and eventually, it got duplicated. As you can see, they closed the report and changed it to duplicate. Anyway, it was already found, so not a big deal for us to find it. But still, we can find hundreds of admin panel takeover using a similar method. It's not that hard to do it. So finding open panels using default password is kind of good, but if you're trying to find the actual passwords, we can do a lot of things here. You can definitely take a look on GitHub leaks. That would be a very, very good thing for us. Because if you do GitHub docking in a very good way, then yeah, you are getting a lot of things here that might be helpful to you. So let me show you if there's any GitHub doc I have. So my answer would be a yes. Let's take a look on my GitHub. There's a lot of GitHub docs that you might use. I usually use one of these while trying to find information disclosed from any of the platforms. Now let me show you one example here. Now here we have one. Okay, so here I have one. Stop. Okay, where is the image? Look, finding takeovers or default password is not that hard as you think, because the passwords are leaked here, and we can try that one to log in into XYZ portal and get access to something sensitive that is not supposed to be there. So doing information gathering in a proper way using multiple platforms would be very useful. If you want to see how we can do that type of information disclosures, always have a look on the videos. We have a lot of recorded contents out here, as you guys can see. We have the whole GitHub dorking section out there separately. It's a live burger thing, GitHub dorking, so make sure to check it out because there's a lot of sections, a lot of sessions in that one particularly, that you can try to access and see how much default data is already dumped out on things. And doing things manually would be a very good approach to you because you don't want to use something like GitHub dorking tools. You don't want to use these tools. I'm not in against of them that like they're not useful or like something like that. I completely agree to what they serve their purpose. But instead of that, if you do it manually, you will be having a better attendability or understanding of what you are doing on some specific topics. So always do it wisely manually to have a good access of it. And in the particular video I mentioned, I have done it live, tried to find few of the information disclosures, and they are blurred out in that one video. So make sure how we found all that things and you check it out on a good look. Now we know how to find actual passwords. Now we have to confirm it. Now suppose if you found something like username, password in the particular GitHub, right? Now you have to see the profile, like the profile of the repo owner. Suppose the repo owner is Hackerman, or let's say the admin is HKR, like someone from HKR is the admin. Now this guy is a developer at our target company. Now there is a high chances of getting this thing triced with a very very good response, and that would be a very good benefit for all of us because it is they are already in the company, right? Our target company's developer has already leaked its own credentials or someone's credentials in the GitHub code, and that might be a very sensitive thing. So you can cross check to all the passwords validly, like okay, are the password leaked are from someone who is validly in the company, having any sort of good role in the company, or just the XYZ person posting some random things. And that's the main thing what matters when you're trying to look for the default passwords and default locations. All right, got it till now? And one more thing, I would like you all to do that. Comment on this specific video, the admin panel one, that which upcoming topics you would like me to explore. And for sure, I'll be making one whole Burp Suite course, as I already told you, or I might make a whole Burp Suite YouTube live on it to make a very detailed video on it. And let me know if you guys would like to explore the membership option of this YouTube channel. If you would like to join that one, also let me know. That would be a very good part of us. And for those who are asking into my DMs that how can we get started into the fields, or like I would like to join bug bounties and all the courses, then definitely have a look on this link. These are all my courses mentioned here that you guys can definitely take a look. If you anyone would like to enroll, you guys can have a look on this one to have enrollment procedure, because in this course, all what I'm telling you here, we are doing it live on that one. So definitely looking back to everyone who would like to join that. And also, we are not done yet. Finding admin panels is not this much easy. We need to even fuzz them. So if you know about Nuclei, look, in Nuclei there is a whole fuzzing templates here. If you go to HTTP, there is a whole fuzzing templates here that you guys can use. Also, instead of that, if you just try to type admin, there are a lot of admin panels. You guys can see all the admin panel files would be easily detected from you. You can just try to detect all the admin panels and do things with it. Like, let me show you a thing here. We have custom templates, but along with that, I have all the admin portals, and I have all these templates right here to use on some target to find all the admin panels. Instead of this, you can use the word list from sec list, or you can use multiple things. Right, it's completely on you what type of things or what type of tools you would like to explore. But yeah, there are multiple tools to find admin panels. I would like to use the Nuclei, and then I would like to use FF. You have to brute force for all the panels that I'm not able to look. So how to find? Simple. Collect all subdomains plus all IPs with their all open ports. Then make a collective file, or let's say combine.txt. Now use nuclei panels on combine.txt and also use ffuf for panel fuzzing. With this thing, do one more topic. With this thing, we're not limited to any of the, we're not just limited or bound to all these things. We can also do few more things. Like what? We can do few more things. Like, let me show you here. Okay. We can do few more things. Now, what do I mean by few or more things here? We can use recursive fuzzing for bypassing all the type of things. So as I told you about recursively fuzzing it, it's very simple. You found at url.com/admin.php. Now you can try to find. You can do. multiple things here. Like what? First four parameters plus f- first four endpoints, right? Or maybe like first four files ending with PHP configs, all these types of things. And also you can try to find more and more things into it, like look for bypasses. But for bypasses we are doing it, so I'm not mentioning few more things. This would be a very effective one. You can try to find parameters here, maybe like working like this one, and try to just do few bugs like this. So I'm just typing a very simple thing. You can try to find parameters. If you find anything like parameter, try to first four files and do it again and again and again and again and again until you find something sensitive or you don't find anything. When you're able to do these things like fuzzing, fuzzing again on the output you get, then fuzzing again to get the output, then once again to get the output. If you do this thing recursively, eventually in many cases you might be able to access some of the files that are not supposed to be there, or they might be supposed to be under some sort of authentication. So using this type of things, you can try to access that type of things, like maybe sensitive files. We have found a lot of admin panels using it. We have found a lot of source code disclosure like this. They are in the parameter something. They are in some parameter like this. My target.com slash config slash, or just type slash admin.php. Now I was not. Yeah, this was showing forbidden and telling me to log in. But after doing some fuzzing, after doing just a little bit of fuzzing, I was able to find something like this. Not the exact things like backups and this thing. The file name is a bit changed. I'm not just gonna change it for better understanding, but it was just changed a little bit, and then I was able to access the major things like admin backups, backup.zip. That's cool. I can do that. After going for backups.zip, I was able to 200 OK and file downloading. And using this type of things, I was able to download some sort their source code backup with having a lot of things that is not supposed to be there. So we can use this type of things and find some effective results um for our target in short. Any questions till now? Let me know. If any questions till now, let me know. Let me try to show you the POC. That's a cool thing. No questions till now. And as I already told you, that would be a very short session. So I think I have to end it here before. I'll end only after showing the POC. So just give me a moment. Just give me a moment. I'm just gonna remove the domains and all these things. Okay. Have a look on this POC. Come on, don't complicate bug bounty. It's simple. See, navigate to this location.zip. You will notice the files are downloading. Some things are written here that I have to remove. Along with that source code leak, config file leak, which are having sensitive information, containing API leaks, exposed logs, and multiple things. And we can do it simply like this. There is not a big deal to find information disclosure. I don't know why people are complicating how to find information disclosure. Even though I have made a whole thing, like $100 recon. That's $100 recon course for how to find information disclosures. It's easy, simple, sweet to access, multiple resources caught in them, and they're good to go with it. But still, I don't know why people are very complicating, the thing of finding open panels, finding disclosed information. It's not that much difficult. It is not very easy. I agree to that, but not very difficult to find out. All right. Now that was for the live, I guess, and see you guys in the upcoming live. As I already told you, just drop the topic that you would like to see the upcoming video on. If you want to see upcoming video on RC, I can make that. Just let me know what topic you want. All right, of the live topic and also for the recorded videos. I would love to see the topics out there. And don't forget to check out this link of advanced bug bounty training, or you might miss something. I guess you guys were kind of stuck on that one. I think my screen was freezed. I don't know how that happens. But still, have a look here. If any questions, let me know till I'm here for the next 2 minutes exactly. Just let me know. And if you have not clicked on the like button yet, click on the like button fast. Now, this was the POC I was talking about. You might have missed it. So, navigating to this, noticing the files download, source code leaks, multiple things are here. You don't want to miss it anymore. And these are the two courses. You guys can definitely take a look on the bug bounty training, advanced bug bounty training for your complete journey from 0 to 100 with all the detailed contents here. You can see. So I guess you are not having no questions and I can leave. So see you guys in the upcoming lives. Have a great day. क्या बोला